Have you ever run these? Over the years, these are probably one of my all-time favourite lures, go-to lures, especially for trawling offshore. I remember they used to come in a lot of sizes, different sizes from rather, you can get small ones, I can't think, the CD5s I think, or something like that, and you can troll them up the rivers. Used to catch a lot of flathead and stuff on them, they're deadly little lures. Up to like CD14s, this one I'm holding my hands 11, and getting harder and harder to find these things nowadays, and then if you do find them they're very expensive, but they still are probably one of the best lures for trawling offshore. And what I'm talking about, guys, if you haven't realised what this is yet, this is a Rapala CD. The one I'm holding my hands is 11, the one I've got down here is a 14. Yeah, I know a few of you, I can see, hear a few of your minds ticking over thinking that's not a proper CD colour. And you're right, it's not. This one I repainted because it lost all its colours due to catching a lot of fish. And a few years ago down the Gold Coast, this colour are very similar too, tried to replicate it. It was absolutely slaying the mackerel, the Spanish mackerel, so we tried to replicate it. Got very close, it's caught a few fish. It's got some scratches and missing some chunks. Anyway, I was going to talk about these things, just Rapala CDs. Old school lures, guys, very good. I know you still can get them. They are getting harder to find, and when you do, they're not cheap lures anymore, but they really are worth it, especially if you're going offshore trawling for mackerel and tuna. Mackerel love these things. Like, you get the small ones, you'll get spotties on them, not a problem in the world. You get the bigger ones, or even the smaller ones, and the bigger ones like the 14s, and Spanish mackerel love these things. Absolutely love them. And when you're trolling these things, like when there's a bit of sun around, they're stainless steel bibs, they're reflecting sunlight, they're very shiny. They dive down to about 2 meters. You control them like 6, 7, 8 knots quite quick actually. They'll dig in and they swim so well. And for that reason too, being a little bit quicker, tuna love these lures. They're a really good lure for tuna as well. So we used to troll these things years and years ago out near the shelf when we wanted to go looking for yellowfin. We used to put the 14s on, put a pattern of these out, troll along the shelf out wide and find yellowfin. I used to love these things. And you can notice with that one too, I've taken the trebles off and put singles on it. I think I was trying that out, I'm not too sure how well that worked. If you guys have tried that, put singles on these things, let me know if they swim or not. I can't remember. I have to put this back in the water and test it. I'm not sure. Should be alright. But if you've tried it, let me know if the singles worked or not. But looks good. It's just, once again, just saying, for a trawling lure offshore, Rapala CDs, 11s, 14s, guys, if you can find them, you want it, just a good lure to go for trawling offshore. Hard body anyway, not so much a skirt, a hard body. Try and track these down and give them a crack. You won't be disappointed, you really won't. I thought today we'll just do a quick talk on just go back to basics like a old school lure. These things, or running these things years and years ago, I didn't even know what a halco was back then when I was running these things. And now you got Nomads and Samaki and all them. I'll put this up against them any day of the week, I really would. These aren't deep divers, that's the only downside to them. They don't get down deep, they only dive to about 2 meters, but they're one hell of a good lure. Okay. And while we're having a bit of a chat, if I was going to rig these up for mackerel, especially nowadays being so hard to get and not the cheapest lure, I have said in the past I don't run wire, but if I was going to look for mackerel and I was going to run these things, since they're getting more and more scarce and you want to keep it, I would put a short piano wire or single strand wire, just a short one like a bite trace about yay long, on the front of this. Just you know, join it with a couple of haywire twists and then use a little tiny snap swivel, strong little snap swivel to join it. Just have a little bit of wire at the front of these, just for a bite trace. Just for mackerel I would. You don't want to lose these things because, you know, like I said, they're getting harder to find and they're quite expensive. So a little, say 40 to 60 pound depending on the size of the mackerel where you are. About yay long, about half a foot or so, just a bite trace on the front of these would be good. And if you're down south and you want to go, or going out wide looking for tuna, or you're down in Victoria looking for southern bluefin, or South Australia looking for southern blues, just crimp some like 150 pound on the front of this and just troll it straight off that. Okay, something just a little bit heavier, just like a 150 pound a trace. With some, because they've got quite a nice big ring on the front, you can put protected tube on on this, on a ring, crimp it down, you know, a couple of foot long, or you know, a metre or so, or 2 metres, depending on what your choice, of 150 pound leader, and just troll them that way. That'd work an absolute treat. Now, once again, guys, my questions to you: have you got these things? Have you used them? Do you like them? Do you still have them? And if you haven't had them, and you do see them in a tackle shop, and you got a couple of spare dollars, give them a crack. They're definitely worth it. And once again, it's raining. Sorry guys, bit of rain. Something different up here. Anyway, yep, tuna, mackerel, CDs, good lures to have, especially in a tackle box, trolling. Go get some, give them a crack, and have you used them? Let me know in the comments. Do you like them? What species do you catch? Once again, let me know in the comments. And if you like what we're doing here, or what I'm doing, please give me a video a thumbs up, and if you're not subscribed, subscribe, as it does help me out a lot. And I'll see you again next week for another video. Thanks guys.